Good morning, guys. My name is Clarissa Jimmy. Sorry for the late notice on this meeting. So, as we can obviously see, our company client has declined significantly, and I believe that there are fraudulent events in our company. As we all know, the fraudulent event we experienced in our corporation has caused significant damage to our reputation and trust with our clients and all the stakeholders. Fraudulent events, as I know, are often perpetrated by individuals or groups who committed this act. It can take on many forms, such as bribery, accounting fraud, and theft of intellectual property. So, my proposal that is, we need to conduct an investigation within the company to determine the nature of the event itself.
We cannot overstate the gravity of this event. It emphasizes that the event is of immense importance and should not be underestimated or trivialized. This suggests that the fraudulent activities uncovered have had far-reaching consequences that go beyond what may initially be apparent. The impact mentioned refers to the wide-ranging effects that the event has had on the company's operation, reputation, and financial stability. It implies that the event has caused substantial disruption, financial losses, and potentially even job insecurity for employees. It also serves a call to reflect on the event, urging a deeper examination of the causes, implications, and lessons to be learned. By acknowledging the gravity of the situation and its impact, it can recognize the need for comprehensive response, including measures to address the damage caused, restore trust, and prevent similar incidents in the future.
Hi, I'm Hazi Alif. I'm going to explain what mistakes that lead to this event, which is fraudulent event. The first mistake is lack of internal controls. Inadequate internal controls within an organization can create opportunities for fraudulent behavior. For example, if there are no checks and balances in financial process, such as segregation of duties or regular audits, it becomes easier to someone to manipulate records or misappropriate funds. Second is weak passwords and security. Poor password management and weak security measures can make it easier for unauthorized individuals to gain access to sensitive information or systems. This can lead to identity theft, data breaches, or unauthorized transactions. Um, how to prevent? Okay, the first thing is how to prevent fraudulent event is first establish strong internal controls. We must implementing effective internal controls in crucial. This includes measures such as segregation of duties, regular financial audits, and ensuring appropriate authorization and approval processes are in place. Second is we conduct background checks. How? To conduct background checks is we perform thorough background checks on employees, vendors, and suppliers. This helps to verify their identities, qualifications, and credibility, reducing the risk of fraudulent activities.
Hello and good morning. My name is Edison Talak. I completely agree that it's important to take responsibility for any matter address internal gap and develop a solid remediation plan for our clients. Taking ownership of the situation and working toward finding a solution is crucial for maintaining trust and fostering a positive client relationship. To begin, we should truly analyze the issue at hand and identify any internal gap or area where we may have fallen short. This may involve reviewing process system and communication channel to pinpoint where the problem originated and how it could be prevented. It is important to conduct this analysis objectively and without assigning blame, focusing instead on understanding the root cause. Once we have a clear understanding of the internal gaps, we could begin outlining a remediation plan. That plan should address both certain solutions to mitigate any immediate issue for the client, as well as a long-term measure to prevent similar problems from arising in the future. Here are some steps to consider. First step is immediate resolution. Take immediate action to rectify the current situation for the clients. This may involve providing compensation, rectifying error, or offering alternative solutions to meet their need. Secondly is communications. Transparently communication with the client about the issue, taking responsibility for any mistake or shortcoming on our part. Clearly outline the steps we are taking to address the problem and ensure the client that their concerns are being taken seriously. Lastly, internal process improvement. Review and revise the internal process and workflow to prevent similar issue from occurring again. They may involve implement strict quality control measure and change communication channel or providing additional training to employment involved. That's all from me. Okay, thank you.
I agree, but we also need to ensure that we are transparent and communicative with our clients and stakeholders about our plan of action and the measures we will take to prevent potential fraud in the future. It is important to be transparent and communicative with our clients and stakeholders about the fraudulent event, the plan of action, and the measures that will be taken to prevent potential fraud in the future. This will help to build trust and confidence, and it will also help to ensure that everyone is on the same page. For example, ABC Corporation could send out a letter or email to clients and stakeholders explaining what happened, what they are doing to address the situation, and what steps they are taking to prevent future fraud. They could also hold a town hall meeting or other event to answer questions and address concerns. Other than that, it is important to have strong internal controls in place to prevent fraud. These include things like segregation of duties, proper documentation, and regular audits. For example, ABC Corporation could implement a policy that requires 2 people to sign off on any transactions over a certain amount of money. They could also require that all transactions be documented in detail, and they could conduct regular audits to look for any signs of fraud.
Hi, my name is Nur Hidayah, and I will talk about how to regain the trust and loyalty of our customers and stakeholders. Yes, we need to regain the trust and loyalty of our customers and stakeholders and not take for granted the trust they have placed in us. Regaining trust from stakeholders and clients after a fraudulent event requires a thoughtful and proactive approach. To regain their trust, we need to accept responsibility, acknowledge and take full responsibility for the fraudulent event. We must show to them our sincerity and remorse for any harm caused to stakeholders and clients. Furthermore, we have to be transparent about the details of the fraudulent event, including its causes, impact, and the steps being taken to address it. Openly communicate the actions being implemented to prevent similar incidents in the future. Not only that, we have to rebuild credibility, demonstrate consistent and reliable performance over time to rebuild credibility, deliver on promises, meet expectations, and exceed them whenever possible. The most important thing is compensation and restitution. If possible, provide compensation or restitution to affected stakeholders and customers. These are just a few ways to demonstrate accountability and a genuine commitment to doing the right thing from our company. Last but not least, we must learn from our mistakes and negligence and continue to grow. Use fraudulent events that have occurred as learning opportunities for our company. The company also needs to implement a robust mechanism for continuous improvement and continuous monitoring to prevent similar incidents from happening again in the future. Remember, regaining trust takes time and consistent effort. It requires a genuine commitment to ethical conduct, open communication, and transparent actions that align with the expectations and values of stakeholders and clients.